he was. Try this again. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Planning and Zoning Committee. Today is Monday, October 16th, 2023. Just like our last meeting, we are without a chair and without a vice chair, so therefore we have to elect a chair pro tem for the day. This will be the last time we'll have to do that because we elect our permanent chair tomorrow night. So moving on to that order of business, I want to recognize, just one moment. Recognize Councilmember Cortez for a nomination.
Yes, I nominate Councilman Rutherford for Chair Pro Tem.
That's a proper motion, properly seconded. Are there any other nominations from the floor? Seeing none, I declare nominations cease, and we will elect the nominee by acclamation. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, no. Any abstentions? Thank you very much. We can move on with our agenda. And we've checked the roll, but we'll go through it just really quick, just to make sure. Councilmember Allen, Councilmember Benedict, Councilmember Cap, Councilmember Cortez,
Present.
Councilmember Gadd, Councilmember Gamble, Councilmember Harrell, Councilmember Horton, Councilmember Coopin, Councilmember Parker, Councilmember Rutherford is here, Councilmember Vo, Councilmember Welsh. We have a full house. Okay. We don't have anyone signed up for public comment, so we will move on to the agenda. We have everything with the exception of 3 items on consent. Those not on consent are item number 1, item number 5, and item number 11. Does anyone see any other item that needs to be bumped at this time? Okay, seeing none, I will read through the captions of the consent items. That'll take several minutes, so bear with me. And then in the meantime, if you happen to see anything that needs to be bumped, I will ask again at the end of reading those items. So for consent, here we go. Item number 2, RS 2023-48, Nash Porterfield Welch, authorizes the Metropolitan Department of Housing and Housing Agency to negotiate and enter into a pilot agreement and accept payments in lieu ad valorem taxes with respect to a multifamily housing project located at 4608 Nolensville Pike, known as Sojourn Nolensville Apartments. Item number 3, RS 2023-49, Welsh and Porterfield, authorizes the Metropolitan Department of Housing Agency to negotiate and enter into a pilot agreement and accept payments in lieu I need to learn how to pronounce that, valorem taxes and respect to a multifamily housing project located at 101 Foothill Court, known as Nashville Christian Towers. Item number 4, BL 2023-4, Taylor, Porterfield, Rutherford, and others. This is moving on to second reading, by the way. Approves a participation agreement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County, acting by and through the Nashville Department of Transportation and Multimodal Infrastructure and NDOT and the Cheatham County Railroad Authority for the rehabilitation and repair of overhead railroad bridge crossing Albion Street and upgrade to Albion Street under the bridge. Item number 6, BL 2023-6, CAP, Rutherford and others, amends the Geographic Information System street and alley center line layer for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by abandoning a portion of North 18th Street unimproved right-of-way. Item number 7, BL 2023-7, Vo, Rutherford and others, amends the Geographic Information System street and alley center line layer for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by abandoning a portion of Hillside Avenue right-of-way fronting map. Item number 8, BL 2023-8 Benedict Rutherford Parker amends the geographic information system street and alley center line layer for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by abandoning a portion of Keller Avenue and Scott Avenue right-of-way at southeast corner of the map item number 9, BL 2023-9, Welsh Rutherford Parker amends the geographic information system street and alley center line layer for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by abandoning alley number 1838 right-of-way between Cruzen Street and Winford Avenue. Item number 10, BL 2023-10, Coupon Rutherford Parker authorizes Rutledge Flats LLC to install, construction, and maintain aerial and underground encroachments in the right-of-way located at 622 3rd Avenue South. Item number 12, BL 2023-13, Gad Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to negotiate and accept permanent and temporary easements for the Meadowcrest Lane Stormwater Improvement Project for 3 properties located at 5611 and 5613 Meadowcrest Lane and 5522 Bon Air Circle. Item number 13, BL 2023-14, Cap Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville, Davidson County to abandon easement rights for property located at 936 Riverside Drive, formerly a portion of Waters Avenue. Item number 14 authorizes the item number 14, BL 2023-15, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes easements for 2 properties located at West Division Street, unnumbered, in Hermitage, Wilson County, also known as the Cane Break Subdivision, Phase 1A. Item number 15, BL 2023-16, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manholes and easements for 2 properties located at West Division Street, unnumbered, in Hermitage, Wilson County, also known as Cane Break Subdivision, Phase 1B. Item number 16, BL 2023-17, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manholes and easements for 2 properties located at 4421 and 4395 Maxwell Road, also known as Percy Cove Off-Site. Item number 17, BL 2023-18, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 3 properties located at 4421 and 4395 Maxwell Road and Maxwell Road unnumbered, also known as Percy Cove On-Site. Item number 18, BL 2023-19, Gamble Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 3 properties located at 1269 Hunters Lane and Hunters Lane unnumbered, also known as Heritage Creek Phase 5. Item number 19, BL 2023-20, Gamble Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept a new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at Hunters Lane unnumbered, also known as Heritage Creek Phase 6. Item number 20, BL 2023-21, Welsh Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public water main and to accept new public water main, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary sewer manhole and easements for property located at Tuggle Avenue unnumbered, also known as Tuggle SP. Item number 21, BL 2023-22, Stiles Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public water main, to accept the relocation of a fire hydrant assembly and new public water main for property located at 4001 Cane Ridge Parkway, also known as Cane Ridge Parkway Water Main Adjustment. Item number 22, BL 2023-23, Rutherford Parker Lee authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept a new public water pressure reducing station, new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 4 properties located at 5866 Pettis Road and Pettis Road unnumbered, also known as Cedars of Cane Ridge Phase 1. Item number 23, BL 2023-24, Rutherford Parker Lee authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, and sanitary sewer manholes, adjustments of sanitary sewer manholes and easements for property located at 7211 Carruthers Road, also known as Carruthers Crossing, Phase 5A. Item number 24, BL 2023-25, Taylor Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public water main and to accept new public water mains for property located at 3107B Bellwood Street, also known as Bellwood Condominiums. Item number 25, BL 2023-26, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, and sanitary sewer manholes for two properties located at 1015 and 1016 Gant Hill Drive, also known as Old Burkett Road, Phase 2. Item number 26, BL 2023-27, Welsh Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes and easements, and to accept new sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes and easements for 8 properties located at Thompson Lane and Grandview Avenue. Item number 27, BL 2023-28, Toombs Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 2 properties located at 2423 Buena Vista Pike and Buena Vista Pike Unnumbered, also known as Buena Vista Hearth and Haven. Item number 28, BL 2023-29, Benedict Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manholes for property located at Hart Lane Unnumbered. Item number 29, BL 2023-30, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and easements for 3 properties located at 1303, 1401, and 1425 Gallatin Pike. Item number 30, BL 2023-31, Johnston Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, fire hydrant assembly, and easements for 2 properties located at 717B Old Hickory Boulevard and 5600B Oaks Drive. Item number 31, BL 2023-32, Taylor Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 3124 Torbett Street. Item number 32, Coupon Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing water and sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manhole to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes for property located at 118 12th Avenue South, also known as Hyatt Caption Hotel. Item number 33, BL 2023-34, Greg Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 2 properties located at 1908 Lebanon Pike and Lebanon Pike Unnumbered. Item number 34, BL 2023-35, Welsh Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary sewer manhole easements for property located at 145B Whitsitt Road, also known as Whitsitt Townhomes. Item number 35, BL 2023-36, Evans Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at Kemp Drive Unnumbered. Item number 36, BL 2023-37, Taylor Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept a new public water main for 2 properties located at 2202 and 2204 Batavia Street, also known as Batavia Street Water Extension. Item number 37, BL 2023-38, Coupon Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manhole and to accept new public sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 1414 3rd Avenue North, also known as the Astor. Item number 38. BL 2023-39, Coupon Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and easements, and to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole easements, and rehabilitation of 2 existing sanitary sewer manholes for property located at 419 Gay Street, also known as NES Central Substation. Item number 39, BL 2023-40, Eslick Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing water main and easement and to accept the vertical relocation of 2 sanitary sewer manholes, new public water main and easements for property located at 1050 Donaldson Avenue, also known as Old Hickory Community Center. Item number 40, BL 2023-41, Stiles Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes for 2 properties located at 5400 and 5450 Mount View Road. Item number 41, BL 2023-42, Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 2 properties located at 9853 and 9837 Split Log Road in Williamson County. Item number 42, BL 2023-43, Eslick Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new sanitary sewer force main and aperture tints for 6 properties at Jones Circle, also known as the Homes of Jones Circle. Item number 43, BL 2023-44, Parker Rutherford authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 3 properties located at 272 and 288 Broadmoor Drive and 301 Ben Allen Road, also known as Ben Allen Ridge Apartments. Item number 44, Taylor Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 4000 Dr. Walter S. Davis Boulevard, also known as LIV Anthem. Item number 45, BL 2023-46, Cash Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements, and to accept new public water, sanitary sewer, and combined sewer mains, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary, and combined sewer manhole and easements, the relocation of 1 public fire hydrant assembly, and the conversion of combined sewer main from public to private for property located at 2600 Jess Neely Drive, also known as Vanderbilt University Central Utilities Initiative Project. Item number 46, BL 2023-47, Cap Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public water mains and to accept new water and sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes for property located at 701 South 6th Street, also known as Boscobel 5 and 6 development. Item number 47, BL 2023-48, Ellis Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at 3156 Anderson Road. Item number 48, BL 2023-49, Gamble Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at 401 East Williams Avenue, also known as Williams Retreat Phase 2. Item number 49, BL 2023-50, Cash Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements, and to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 4 properties located at Caldwell Avenue, also known as Belmont Caldwell Hall 2. Getting close. Item number 50, BL 2023-51, Cap Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and relocation of a fire hydrant assembly for property located at 501 Sylvan Street, also known as 5th and Summer. Item number 51, BL 2023-52, Bradford Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon an existing public fire hydrant assembly and to accept a new public fire hydrant assembly for property located at Ned Shelton Road Unnumbered, also known as Air Park Commerce. Item number 52, BL 2023-53, Toombs Rutherford Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public sanitary sewer manhole and to accept new sanitary sewer main and public sanitary sewer manholes for 3 properties located at 2104, 2403A, and 2403B Grover Street. And the last item, number 53, BL 2023-69, Stiles, approves a license agreement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by and through the Department of General Services and the Salvation Army for use of storage space located at 5244 Hickory Hollow Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee. Now, with that, completes the consent agenda. Is there anything that needs to be removed before we vote? Do we have a motion on the consent agenda? Motion is made, properly seconded. All those in favor of the consent agenda, say aye. Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Thank you. Consent agenda is recommended. Now we go to the last 3 items on our agenda. It takes us back to item number 1. RS 2023-45, Benedict, Porterfield, and others, approves a pathway to removing obstacles to housing, pro-housing, grant application from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and Metropolitan Government acting by and through the Metropolitan Planning Commission to eliminate barriers to housing security, particularly for low to moderate income families. Councilmember Benedict.
Thank you, Mr.
You
President.
are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. So I'd like to move the resolution. All right.
A motion is made and properly seconded. I see that you have a proposed amendment.
That's right. If I could speak about the resolution, and then we'll move the amendment, which just adds a couple of letters to the resolution.
Then let's do that. You have the floor.
Thank you. So just a recap of what this resolution does, the Pro Housing Grant is a new program from HUD, a federal program offering $85 million nationally, and we're seeking the maximum amount that we can get, which is $10 million. This is going to it's going to be used to develop zoning and land use policy to encourage missing middle housing, which I know is a big issue here in Nashville. It's going to create affordable units with developers and contractors, and it's going to help create affordable housing on land of faith-based organizations. It's also going to provide supportive housing for folks with 0 to 30% AMI. And this, as you know, is a huge need for us. I wanted to encourage all of you, as well as the public who's watching, to submit written comments about this. Those goals that I just ran through are based on public feedback. So we want to continue to hear from the public with that feedback to metrohousing@nashville.gov by 11 p.m. tomorrow. And so we have a huge need. Director of Housing, Hubbard is here in the back. If anybody has any specific questions about the grant, she's Assistant Director of Planning and she's over the Housing Division. And then beyond that, I would move the amendment, and then which just adds a couple of letters of support to the grant application, and then I would seek the committee's approval. So,
Councilmember Gamble, do you seek input on the amendment or the bill itself? Okay. Then you made a proper motion and it's properly seconded on the amendment. Let's go ahead and add the amendment. Do we, all those in favor of the amendment, say aye. Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Okay, the amendment is added. We are now on the bill. Councilmember Benedict for a motion on the bill as amended.
So move.
That is a proper motion. The bill as amended. I'll go to Councilmember Gamble. You're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. I am in support of this resolution and the grant application that seeks to remove barriers to address the need for affordable housing. I do have a couple of questions about the grant itself, and so I'm not sure if those should be directed to Ms. Hubbard or the Planning Department. My first question has to do with stakeholder engagement. In the grant, it states that for outreach, staff compiled a list of civic organizations, public agencies, and nonprofits, and also sent letters and emails to stakeholders about this application and this policy plan to address affordable housing. Just wondered who those stakeholders are. If there's a list, if you can tell us who they are, and if there's a list that you can share with the council.
That one.
Hi, good afternoon.
You're recognized.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Angie Hubbard, Housing Director, Metro Planning. We have just a big listserv of stakeholders, so that these are people that have applied for Barnes Fund grants, members of the Affordable Housing Task Force, various people that we've engaged with. We can gladly share that list with you, but we also specifically engaged around problems that we're hearing about that we don't have funding around, like the initiative for the Affordable Housing Accelerator Program. One of the issues that we hear repeatedly is around the capacity of minority developers to get into this housing development space. So we specifically engaged the Urban League and the Music City Contractors Group. And then we've also taken stakeholder engagement that we've just heard throughout the years from council members and people that address the Housing Trust Fund Commission around capacity issues. And then I know the Planning Department has their list around the missing middle housing stakeholders. And then we've also engaged the Homelessness Planning Council, let them know about this opportunity, particularly with the $6 million that we're proposing to use to fund permanent supportive housing in that 0 to 30%. So we have a wide array of folks that we've targeted broadly, and then very specifically around these specific issues that we're looking to address.
Thank you. As this application focuses on addressing zoning barriers, land use policy barriers, was there any engagement for community organizations or community groups in this?
Ms. Hubbard.
Yes, thank you. And with that, I'm going to ask Greg Claxton behind me, since he's been the lead on this, to answer that question on that particular aspect of the application.
Mr. Claxton, welcome. You're recognized.
Good afternoon, council members. So within the grant development process, I don't know that we had a specific group of folks that were notified beyond the list of folks that Ms. Hubbard just mentioned. However, the missing middle development sort of coming up with that approach was based on our record of kind of community engagement over the past several years. Just about every small area study we've done in the past several years, such as Wedgwood, Houston, Chestnut Hill, the two Dickerson Pike studies, Highland Heights, have involved some amount of request for missing middle housing in a way that's always fit very awkwardly with our current zoning code. So it's responding to the last 5 or 6 years of kind of small area plan work.
But nothing specific, I'm sorry.
Councilmember Gamble
Thank
for a
you.
follow-up.
Thank you. Nothing specific to this project this year for community organizations.
I would need to double check the list that Angie just mentioned, but not beyond that list.
Thank you. I have another question, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, you have one more question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
2 more, actually. My second question is, it also states that there was the staff is casting a wide net to encourage public participation. Notices in newspaper went out for, and on the website for a meeting that was held on October 11th, a virtual meeting, and also an in-person meeting held that same day. Can you tell us how many participants participated in that virtual meeting? or the in-person meeting?
Ms.
Sir-
Hubbard?
Thank you, certainly. Actually, I've got Casey Ensign, who led those two meetings here, that can answer about those two public meetings.
Thank you.
Welcome. You are recognized.
We had about 12 people attend the virtual hearing, and we had 3 people attend the in-person hearing.
Okay. I would hope that as we continue to pursue this, that we do better engagement so that we can have more participation. I attended a Bellshire neighborhood meeting on Saturday, and nobody was aware that these meetings were being conducted, and they are interested in being a part of the conversation about addressing affordable housing, as I'm sure many other community organizations are as well. Just one last question. In the application on page 7, there's a section that says racial composition of expected beneficiaries. And the paragraph reads, according to Nashville, most recent fair housing analysis, Black households are more likely to benefit from the proposed grant activities as they are more likely than whites to occupy publicly assisted housing and experience a greater level of housing insecurity. To ensure households with the greatest needs are served, strategic outreach and affirmative marketing will be conducted. That's an interesting comment in itself, by itself, without any statistics or data. But just wondering, is there any data or statistics of how many Black households you expect to serve with this in comparison to white households?
And who can answer that? Ms. Hubbard?
Yes, that question was specifically in the grant notice of funding opportunity. HUD asked us very specific questions. This question was asking us based off of Nashville's most recent fair housing assessment, which I actually conducted when I was at MDHA. And this statistic was pulled from that. With the only activity we're proposing to fund the creation of units with is the permanent supportive housing. I don't know the exact number of that, how many would be occupied, but we can get that back to you. But what was meant by the comment on affirmative marketing is a strategy that we have implemented both with the Barnes Fund, our mixed income pilot, and we will require of all of our funding opportunities that we have for development, which is developers that participate in our programs. When they apply to us for funding, they also have to give us an affirmative marketing plan, which means they've got to identify the market of the area they're developing in and identify the populations that are least likely to know about it. They've got to tell us about their fair housing training for both the developer and their management company and how they will post fair housing rights for all applicants as well as tenants. So those are things that haven't typically been required of programs. So that's what's meant by the affirmative marketing efforts that will be required of, and that's something that as Metro, we're imposing on this funding opportunity from our own policy perspective.
Councilmember Gamble, anything further?
That's all. Thank you.
Any other council members seeking recognition or want to ask a question in regards to this? Seeing none, we have a proper motion and second to move the resolution as amended. So we are ready to vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The resolution as amended is recommended. Our next item number 5 on your agenda, BL 2023-5, Benedict Rutherford Parker. Amends the Geographic Information System street and alley centerline layer for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County by renaming Due West Avenue between Gallatin Pike and Fernbank Drive to Montague Way. It's Councilmember Benedict.
Thank
You are
you.
recognized again.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move a one meeting deferral, please.
And that is a proper motion. Do we have a second? And it is seconded. All those in favor of a one meeting deferral, say aye. Opposed, no. Any abstentions? And it is deferred. brings us to our next item, our final item, number 11 on your agenda, BL 2023-11, Coupon Rutherford Parker, authorizes James and Cadence Higgins to construct and install aerial, underground, and above-ground encroachments at 630 Division Street. Councilmember Coupon, you're recognized on your bill.
All right, let's do this again. I'd like to move the bill, please, for approval.
That is a proper motion, and we have a second. I believe you have a substitute.
Yes, I'd like to move the substitute, please.
A motion on the substitute. Do we have a second on the substitute? Properly seconded. You're recognized on your substitute.
I would like to move approval, please.
What is the substitute?
So I'll defer to the council office. It's a clerical change similar to earlier.
Okay, clerical item. Then any question or comment on the substitute? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. All those in favor of the substitute say aye. Opposed, no. Any abstentions? And the substitute is approved. Now we're back on the bill as substituted for a motion.
I'd like to move for approval.
Move approval as substituted.
As substituted,
is
yes.
the motion. That is proper motion and properly seconded. All those in favor of the bill as substituted, say aye. Opposed, no. Any abstentions? And the bill as substituted is recommended. Okay. We finished with all items? We are finished with all items on the agenda. Is there any other business to come before the committee? Councilmember Allen, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair Pro Tem. Because this is going to come up a lot, could somebody just give a quick explanation for new council members about what a participation agreement does? Because we voted on one of those, and it'll come up again in budget. It came up in transportation, and
Okay.
that may be a
Who can do that?
Mr. Honeysucker, maybe? Just in general, we're going to hear this over and over and over again, so I just want folks to know what we're approving.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. You are recognized.
Jim Snyder, Metro Water. And so a participation agreement now, I think the one before you tonight is an NDOT participation agreement maybe. But essentially, in general, what it is if there is a project that needs to be done and there's a development, well, the developer is required to improve that particular infrastructure. But in addition to that, what might be located right in front of the development, it might make sense to go to that next block, whether it be a water line, sewer line, or a roadway or sidewalk, whatever it might be. And so the department will partner with that developer and share the costs and get it done. Now, what happens is it creates less disturbance during construction. You have one contractor, but as part of that process, to ensure that fair costs are implemented, the department will require at least 3 bids to make sure that we're getting a fair value. And that department will also inspect the work as well. Okay.
Councilmember Allen?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Snyder. Any further business to come before the committee? Seeing none, is there any objection to adjournment?
No.
Seeing none, we're adjourned. Mm-hmm.